Today on the TMZ Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Wyld Young, and today I am here with Elena. Say your last name so I don't mess it up.
It's Mateus. It's okay.
Elena Mateus.
Yes, that's it.
You guys, if you've seen Elena, if you're TMZ fans, you've seen Elena. Elena is often on our TMZ on TV television show. She used to be a
tour guide. Yeah.
And now you are a
researcher.
Hey. So
Yeah.
Elena's moving up in the world.
Moving
You'll
up.
see a lot more of Elena on the pod and on our other TMZ-ish things here.
Ooh, big.
What do you do as a researcher?
Basically fact check. So anytime we break news, we have to make sure that it's, like right. And then I also we edit stories. Yeah.
So when people make mistakes, you just go in and...
Right. Yeah. If you've ever seen an early mistake, that's like, we're going to get there and
We'll get there. Just give us some time.
Basically.
All right. We are on day, I don't even know what day of our 2023 wrap up. So all this week we are wrapping up, breaking down the 5 biggest X of the year. So we're doing like hookups and people and crime. But today we're talking the biggest divorces of 2023.
Oh my God. There's always so many divorces, but this year's been wild.
I feel a little messy because I love this. Like, I love a good divorce. Am I the only one that like...
If there weren't marriages and divorces, I think we'd lose like a quarter of our content.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
literally. Yep. No. So let's start with the biggest. I don't want to say the biggest one, but like one that was at least a little bit shocking to me because I thought they were super locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Britney Spears and Sam Asghari. So this one kind of came out of left field only because if you can remember during the conservatorship battle, Sam was like Team Britney. Like that was his girl. He was like standing by her. She was like, "That's my man, my man, my man." Like.
Yeah.
We thought that Sam and Britney were going to go the long haul. And then in August of this year, Sam filed for divorce. I mean, citing the whole like irreconcilable differences, which people often cite.
That is such bullshit.
I know.
I've got plenty of irreconcilable differences, and that's no excuse. You know what I mean?
You go, and I'm still in love.
And I'm still here.
So like once Sam filed for divorce, we started like getting little tidbits and little like information
Little
about
crumbs.
how essentially like volatile the relationship was. Allegedly.
Right.
So Sam was alleging that like Britney had a weird fascination with knives, which we saw later when she was doing the...
Honestly, everything that he said has been true. Like every little tidbit, he's not telling lies.
So there was a prenup in place with Britney and Sam. The prenup for the most part was mostly upheld because, Britney is keeping most of her funds. Sam will receive some payout, but we don't know like how much the payout will be. We're sure it's a little hefty. But I don't know. I really thought that Sam was like Team Britney, but another part of me also thinks that he was probably like, I'm tired of this shit.
Well, that's the thing. Like he was probably the only person that was really in her corner that she also just like liked, and like fucked heavily with for, that is the best term to use. But it's just sad. That was the only person. And you know what I think it was? I think, whatever drama, she's crazy, knives, like we know this and we love her. But I think the cheating thing really is what did them in.
Oh.
The allegations of
the alleged cheating.
She was posing all naked, making security people take.
So amid their separation, there was rumors that Britney Spears had an affair with a member of her staff.
Yeah. And there was like evidence. She's like naked. It's like, who took that photo? Sam's like, I didn't.
It was a little incriminating. But yeah, Britney's single, at least as far as we know. We've seen her, with a few different people, but she's not like in a relationship as far as we can get. Sam, still pretty single. We catch him out every once in a while, and he's still Team Britney.
Yeah. Which
makes me think he's just shutting his mouth to make sure he get his settlement. Like, he don't want to mess up.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. No. She like gave him a black eye, and he won't say that, but yeah, I think the prenup is still working because he has been like so like, oh, I'm proud of her. Like,
yeah. Shout out to Sam Asghari.
Yeah, you should be an
Do you
actor.
think you could have dated Britney Spears?
No. I mean, who could date Britney Spears? Like, who would be a good person to date Britney Spears,
It does seem like it requires a lot. And that's no shade to people who, struggle with different things.
Maybe
but
like Kevin Jonas, like somebody who's trying to get up there, who's like kind of docile, down to be in the background, but wants to be like an A-lister.
Need a little bump.
Sorry,
Okay.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin ain't do nothing. You taking shots at Kevin. Kevin catching strays for no reason today.
Good.
Jeez, man. Justice for Kevin. All right, moving on. Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez, they were the pandemic couple. But then it went south. Elena, tell me what happened.
This just speaks to like how everything was in COVID. You like move in, you like gain 20 pounds, and then like your life changes. And we came out of the pandemic and we're like, wait, we're people with different preferences, and it's just a sign of the times, honestly.
So They were together. They were together for a few years. January of this year is when they claim they separated. But it's weird because in May, Ariana celebrated their 2-year anniversary on Instagram. So it made everybody think like they were still going strong. They were a couple. But they claim in their divorce filings that they were separated since January.
That's bizarre. I think it just goes to show everything on Instagram, especially for celebrities, is so curated.
It is kind of curated.
Like, it's probably not even them posting.
Well, Ariana Grande is now dating Ethan Slater.
Oh, my God.
AKA,
That's why this is crazy.
AKA SpongeBob
AKA
from SpongeBob the Musical.
I'm not even trying to be a hater like that, but these two things, they don't compute, what's going on. And is she, so she's at his shows all the time now too. She's front row with SpongeBob.
Yeah, no, she's been supporting him on Broadway. He's on a different Broadway production right now, but we've seen her supporting him on Broadway. She doesn't walk the red carpets, but she posts selfies and we know that she's there because we see photos of her. She's standing on business with this Ethan Slater dude.
I'm just genuinely surprised she hasn't gotten more flack for just doing this sort of thing all the time. Just dropping a dude, not giving a damn, stealing another guy from I could go on and on.
Okay.
My opinion on Ariana has changed since joining this lovely organization just because she has a history of stealing people's mans. She sings about it. Break up with your girlfriend because I'm bored. Or break up with your boyfriend, right?
Girlfriend.
Break up with your
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because I'm bored.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it's boyfriend, right?
Is it? It's girlfriend.
Whatever. I'm bisexual, so I'm just
you go, just interchange them.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah. So she's saying about it, and I'm just surprised she hasn't gotten more shit for that. Really.
Damn.
Oh
so
my God.
You are not an Arianator, as they call themselves.
No.
No.
She also was just not pleasant allegedly to work even way back on Sam and Cat that show, Nickelodeon show. So
according to Jeanette McCurdy, not according to us.
You know what? Allegedly. I'm a Jeanette stan, so
okay.
Her word is law.
All right, moving on to our number 3 divorce, which always seems weird to say, the number 2, number 3. Yeah. Number 3 divorce, Kevin Costner, Christine Baumgartner. This one was a little bit surprising, but I feel like after 18 years of marriage, if you get divorced, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
So Kevin Costner and his wife, Christine Baumgartner, that's a name.
Yeah.
They got divorced. They were together. They initially married way back in the day. They have multiple kids together. Kevin Costner, we learned in this whole divorce proceeding, is loaded. I didn't know The Bodyguard he made that much money.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Costner is worth hundreds of millions of dollars, which we didn't really find out until this legal battle started.
Right.
But Kevin, he basically, they separated. The drama surrounding their divorce was because they had a prenup in place, which stated that Christine had to move out of their house. And Christine refused to move out of the house.
That's relatable.
It's relatable.
I'm comfortable. All my shit is here. I don't want to go nowhere. What?
What? You wouldn't have left the house without a fight?
No, definitely not. I'd chain myself to the house.
Yeah, to the front gate.
Yeah, right. Screw trees. I'm chaining myself to a house.
So Christine initially requested $248,000 a month in child support. Wow. Kevin refused the request, calling it inflated and ludicrous and insane because why does she need almost $250,000 a month in child support? That's kind of a lot.
Crazy.
Now, to play Christine's advocate here.
I like it.
You gotta I feel when you're married to somebody, especially somebody as rich as Kevin Costner, you do become accustomed to a certain level of life.
The lifestyle creep.
And spending.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they live a $250,000 a month life, but it kind of seems, it doesn't seem that far off.
Yeah. And honestly, hot take, and to her, credit, I really think that when you are in this situation, you take a back step from your own career. She, maybe he made the money, but she also was probably not doing things to, provide for the family or raise the kids. I really think that's something that's often overlooked.
Yeah. So ultimately, though, the judge said nah.
Yeah, no.
And Christine, she's getting $68,000 a month in child support.
She can't be mad at that.
I know. And I got to feel that's a pretty good
good deal.
Yeah, that's a
little
good
happy
deal.
in between,
That's almost $1 million a year in child support.
Gosh, that's crazy. If I was the kid, I'd be like, Daddy, I want to be an independon and give it to me, please.
And give it to me. Hell, I'm does Kevin Costner want another baby? Because I can make a little something shake. Oh no. Because $1 million a year in child support.
That's wild. I wonder though, after 18 years, that's a pretty good marriage. Do you think they're proud of themselves? Does it make it better or worse that it was a decent amount of time?
I think they might be proud of the time they spent together, but because the divorce was so tumultuous, I don't think they're
right.
cool.
It's
And Kevin Costner, we recently published He seems to be dating singer Jewel now.
Yes.
Which I kind of like that.
Me too. I like it too. And they look really happy together.
I was about to say, they look
each other like 13-year-olds, at lunch. It's like adorable.
It's like age appropriate.
Yeah.
They're also like equally kind of yoked. Jules has her own kind of bread. Now, last time we caught up with Christine Baumgartner, she was spotted with one of Kevin's friends on vacation.
Oh my God, really?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
No way.
No, we don't know if they're a thing or not, but yeah, we obtained photos of Christine and one of Kevin's homies on vacation. So
we'll move on quick.
So yeah, I don't think they're cool.
Right.
But definitely divorced.
Definitely.
Moving on to, this is number 2, but I feel like this is my number 1.
Really?
This has been my favorite divorce all year. And I've been saying this every time we talk about it. I'm like, this is my favorite divorce.
Some shit we'd say here.
Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann. First of all, I am an OG fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think that's why this is my favorite divorce.
Yeah.
Kim and Kroy, after more than 10 years together, in May of this year, they filed for divorce. And I know what you're thinking. Well, that's a pretty,
right.
Yeah.
Like we were just saying, but
no. It's been tumultuous is not even a word. This divorce has been messy as hell.
Yeah.
So the couple, they share 4 children. I don't think they share 4 children together.
It was like I think they have. He adopted the 2 older
Riel
ones.
and the older ones.
Yeah, and then they had two young boys together.
So Kim has the 2 older kids, and then they have the 2 young kids. So
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yes, they do share 4 children.
Yeah.
Even though the 2 are older and not
Right.
really his kids. But there's been a lot of just mess circulating around their relationship. Things from like Kim's alleged spending problems to the couple's mass amounts of debt. It just seems like they can't figure this out.
No, they can't figure anything out. They can't figure out the relationship. They can't figure out the money. I feel like they're just gonna like vaporize. They're gonna like evaporate because they just don't like. What are they doing? And how are they not like running themselves into the ground? How are they not dead?
And
honestly,
they've been making like the strangest accusations about like the other person. Like Kroy calls Kim like a gambling addict, and then Kim's like, "Well, Kroy be out here smoking weed," and I'm like,
they're just like so on and off too. That's the thing. Like choose. It's like they're like taking shots together at the bar and like about to do the dirty, and then the next day it's like Kroy files again, and then he decides he doesn't actually want to fill out the paperwork. Like what?
No, they literally like filed for divorce. We saw them celebrating their anniversary, and then like a few weeks later they were arguing again. Someone called the cops, and then recently we obtained body cam footage from an incident that happened in November. And you can see the like visceralness of like Kroy being like, "I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of her. She's ruined our lives." He also said she's sleeping with other men. Well, she kind of slid that one in, so I don't really know if that was true or if that was just like a dig.
Yeah, there's so many like aspects to this that I could go into. I thought Kroy for a second was like having mental like CTE from all the
like
the
a
head
breakdown.
hits. No, really, because he's got like a good heart, but he was also kind of going crazy. And Kim, there's just so much. Like they should have kept the reality show rolling like on their family, like because she's trying to make money, right? She keeps posting, "Oh my God, I'm pregnant," which is the weirdest
so
lie,
strange.
Especially when you've done it before. She's done that multiple times. So they need money, but they also just need some peace in their life.
I feel like they will stay together though.
Me too.
I'm that. Where the hell are they going?
It's like the divorce that keeps on.
Who want Kim
divorcing.
and who want Kroy? Like nobody want them but each other. So
Right.
just stay together. They should do like I say it all the time. Why are they not on OnlyFans?
I know.
Like
Or
I don't know if
just
I'd pay for it, but I'd
people
like to Google it.
Yeah, people make money for like live streaming themselves, like studying. They should be live streaming their fights. Like literally, they say they need money. They have so much content to like make stuff with. Like they need to do something.
You might be onto something.
They already probably have like Ring cameras everywhere.
True. They just sell the footage.
Yes.
Damn. All right, Kim and Kroy, that's it.
Instead of selling live.
That's your ticket out of poverty right there.
Let's
just
go.
sell the videos of your fights. All right, this divorce, it's the number 1 divorce of 2023, mostly because it was so shocking. It came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere.
Number 1, Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner.
Dun 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 dun.
Elena, what can you tell us?
Dun, dun, dun. This breaks my heart as a child who grew up on the Jonas, brothers. I already talked about Kevin, but yeah, no, this was just really crazy because they seemed so solid, and then out of the blue, and then Sophie just picked up and said goodbye, peace out. Like
that's the thing. It's almost as if it feels like, and this is all like my personal speculation, but it feels like Sophie was kind of waiting to get up out of here, like because they filed for divorce and she immediately like split.
Yes,
like,
and I think this is a thing that girls often do, and you tell me if guys do this too. But girls do this thing where we will exit the relationship once we've gotten over it mentally. Like we'll decide sometimes, okay, not all of us, but we'll decide that we're over this. We're gonna get out of this, but we will stay in it until we mentally have built it up.
Table, sis.
We'll stay in it until we mentally have built up like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm over it. I'm good to leave. Like, do you guys do that?
No, we're a little more impulsive, but I do feel like women like, and this is just us being sexist, but like sometimes women like they plan the exit. Like they'll be mentally checked out for weeks,
No, exactly.
and then you don't know, and then immediately y'all break up, and you like, how is your stuff already packed? Like, how do you have a house? Like, how long was you planning to leave me?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So Sophie, they split after 4 years. There was a little bit of back and forth with the custody of the kids. It still hasn't been officially like finalized, so we're still kind of hanging on to see what happens with that. But Sophie has moved on. Sophie is now, I mean, we were calling it speculation for a while, but I'm pretty sure it's a thing. Sophie is dating this super rich. He's an aristocrat.
Yeah, he's an aristocrat. I didn't know those were still like a
I didn't know. I thought that was just the cats in the movie.
Me too. I thought it was like a joke.
Elena, you can tell we're super young.
Yeah.
But she's dating this guy. His name is Peregrine. I think I'm saying his name right.
What a name. That sounds like the name of an aristocrat.
No, it does. It does have like a richness.
Yeah.
His family's worth a reported like 200 million something dollars. So very rich.
Very rich.
And not that Joe Jonas is not also very rich, but I mean, 200 like that's like a royalty rich.
I think she'll also appreciate that he's more low-key rich,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because that was also an issue with them is like Sophie didn't want to go out, but Joe really wanted her to go out. And then there was even issues with like, was that the case or was it the other way around?
Right.
So
Yeah, I mean, Perry's also really tall.
yes.
Which, do you think that kind of bugs Joe a little bit? Cause
Of
Joe's
course. Of course. That's like the one thing he didn't have that we know of. You know what I mean? Like,
Ah!
yeah, we don't know, but yeah, of course.
No, I do feel like that. Like as a like, I'm not a short dude per se, but like I'm a pretty average height dude. Like as an average height dude, I'm always like,
Yeah.
every time I
Yeah.
see somebody that's like super tall.
It's like that one thing, like if I were to break up with my boyfriend,
like I can't.
okay, well
grow.
he's not gay, but like if he was to go date another guy, I think that'd be worse than another girl. I don't know why. We don't have to talk about that. But like
Okay.
whatever you don't have is
Oh, I get what you're saying
when you
now.
see
All
that
right.
person.
So it's the thing you
Get it
don't have.
elsewhere.
Yeah, I can't grow extra knees.
But also, do we ever get an answer of why exactly they ended? We didn't really get like why Joe and Sophie.
No, irreconcilable differences is what the people are saying. That's what all these divorces this
But
year.
all these people say.
Yeah, but there is a lot of rumors and speculation about.
Yeah,
the
what were the
relationship.
rumors though? Like, was it cheating?
So no. From what we were told by sources, there was no like physical cheating involved, but there may have been something on the Ring camera. But we're told it wasn't like a
Oh,
physical
that's right.
act.
That's
that was
right.
Maybe like Sophie said something, but apparently the two have been having trouble for a while, and this
Right.
was just their time.
The Ring camera.
Damn.
Every couple needs a Ring camera.
I go, who do you think is getting divorced in 2024? Go.
Whoever
It's like, I'm
has-
joking.
Whoever has the most Ring cameras. Ooh, who do I think's getting divorced?
No, don't answer that. We're joking. We hope that everybody has a lovely
Yes.
and peaceful 2024.
Yes.
All love, no divorces.
No divorces.
But if you do, we'll cover it.
Yes, you bet. We're gonna be excited. Top of the site.
All right, Elena. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you.
And y'all, don't go anywhere because for the rest of the week, we're doing this top X of 2023 wrap up.
Yeah.
We'll have more for you this week.
Love
See
it.
y'all later. Bye-bye.
See ya.